Good morning. Welcome to our final day. Wow, what a strange feeling that is to say that. Anyway, update on last night. Yeah, sorry about all of the sort of drama and abrupt ending last night. I was just so tired when I got here last night, and I was planning a wild camp here, you know, when I was planning this walk in advance, and the wind just ruined that possibility for me. It was just so strong, no chance I could have got my tent out. Anyway, I sort of contemplated sort of just sitting on the bench inside the memorial to the Marines, but you know, after sitting there for about an hour, I sort of realised that wasn't going to be any good either. So anyway, I came back on myself slightly. There's another another footpath that then goes inland, and I just sort of followed that footpath looking for somewhere else to camp. Anyway, I came across, luckily, a National Trust campsite, Western Farm campsite. So anyway, I got myself in there. So once I'd all set up and dried out and had a shower, you know, I was really happy to be in there last night. So anyway, we've left camp now, back on the path, view down to Chapman's pool, and the memorial's up ahead of me. So we're going to go up past the memorial and then on to St Aldhelm's Head and the chapel. So that's looking back towards Houns Tout and the section of the coast path that was closed and forced us to take that diversion into Kingston yesterday. And you can really see how the coast path is not passable at the minute. In fact, the path is totally gone over the edge and slid down the cliffs. It's quite a major movement there in the cliff.
I was on fire, our house, our dreams. We were dancing on a wire, reckless it seemed. We found holes in these walls, we like what we saw. Seems so strong until it falls, the final straw. Oh, I never felt like this before. Oh, when I was trapped, you showed an open
door. Well, that was a tough climb up to St Aldhelm's Head. But you know, got to make the most of it, because I don't think there's many climbs left on today's walk actually. So yeah, that might have been the last, like, you know, big set of steps that we got to do. But anyway, we're just approaching the chapel here now, so we'll go in there and have a look around and then move on towards Winspit. So that's a memorial to the radar research that was conducted between 1940 to 1942 to help with the war efforts. well, dancing ledge. Looked nice and inviting this morning. There was a lady in there having a swim already. You don't get the best view of it from the coast path. You have to climb over the stile leading down to it, and then you can view it from down there. But I didn't walk down there because I wanted to get on. But yes, looked like a nice spot for a little dip. Anyway, sorry, I'm trying to get through this gate. I'll just wait. We got 2 miles now until we get to Dalston. So I'm in Dalston Country Park now, and I've just passed what I believe is my final lighthouse on this walk, back at Anvil Point. Yeah, so another thing ticked off, another thing completed. Just a few more miles, about 10 miles left to go now. But as I say, yeah, just in Dalston Park. I'm going to stop and have a break. Right, so just leaving Dalston now. Had my first views over to Old Harry Rocks. They look quite impressive from a distance. So now, yeah, heading on into Swanage. Right, just walked out of Swanage. Stopped there and had a pint of Coke. Give myself a bit of energy for this last hill. Big climb out of Swanage and then on towards Old Harry Rocks. So yes, anyway, back on the coast path now, away from all of the crowds. Yes, I'll bring you back when we get to the top of this final hill. Well, I think the pint of Coke worked wonders. Made it to the top of the final climb. So we've got a lovely view behind me now, back down onto Swanage. And I'm just heading out now to Battered Point and then on to Old Harry Rocks. From Old Harry Rocks, I'll have my first view looking down on towards Studland Bay and towards Southaven Point. Now, according to the guidebook, the chalk ridge line in the distant geological pass would have run all the way from Old Harry Rocks all the way out to the Needles on the Isle of Wight. So that seems incredible, doesn't it, to think that that was once connected. But anyway, moving away from Old Harry Rocks and into Studland Bay. So I just experienced another last on the coast path. Just had my last pint of cider before I head down onto the beach and the final stretch onto the finish line.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right, lovely singing. I don't fit. So this is Fort Henry, which was built to watch the practice of the D-Day landings. I'd show you a little bit more, but the little alleyway behind me there, I don't fit through with my bag on, so this is as far as we go. So about a mile to go now, just walking along the beach. But yeah, just to summarise my thoughts really. I don't want it to end, but I am proud to get to the end. It's been the most amazing thing I've ever done, the hardest thing I've ever done, and all I'm doing is putting one foot in front of the other. But the rewards that you get from doing that are unmeasurable. Now, I'd like to thank all of you for watching and following me all this time. And it really has felt like we've walked this path together. You might have noticed in most of my videos, I always refer to we. You know, we've got 4 more miles to do, we've got 1 more climb to get up. And that's because it does feel as though you're with me. So yeah, once again, thank you all so much for watching. It's not the end, we've still got to get to the finish down the end, but I'm expecting it to be a little bit busier down there, so just doing a bit of a summary now. But yeah, let's enjoy this last mile along the beach, paddling our feet in the sea. I've got a greeting party. Hey Mons! Hello boy! Hello! You come all this way to meet me? Oh, I've got some more special visitors. Good on, mate. Hi. Well, there you go, 630 miles done. Minehead to Southaven Point. Started in 2021, finished in 2024. thanks all again for watching, and yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you again soon.
Without my love.